from the Holy Gospel according to Mark, chapter 8, verses 1 to 10. The passage is taken from the Message version of the Bible. At about this time, he again found himself with a hungry crowd on his hands. He called his disciples together and said, "This crowd is breaking my heart. They have stuck with me for 3 days, and now they have nothing to eat. If I send them home hungry, they'll faint along the way. Some of them have come a long distance." His disciples responded, "What do you expect us to do about it? Buy food out here in the desert?" He asked, "How much bread do you have?" 7 loaves, they said. So Jesus told the crowd to sit down on the ground. After giving thanks, he took the 7 bread loaves, broke them into pieces, and gave them to his disciples, so they could hand them out to the crowd. They also had a few fish. He pronounced a blessing over the fish and told his disciples to hand them out as well. The crowd ate its fill. 7 sacks of leftovers were collected. There were well over 4,000 at the meal. Then he sent them home. He himself went straight to the boat with his disciples and set out for Dalmanutha. The Gospel of the Lord.
Good morning. I am Father Joseph Matthew, and this is Coffee with God. Let us now listen to a short reflection on the Holy Gospel according to St. Mark, chapter 8, verses 1 to 10. Living the Gospel of Compassion. In today's Gospel, we see Jesus moved with pity for the people. His heart is not indifferent to their hunger, both physical and spiritual. He sees their struggle, their thirst for truth, their silent suffering, and he acts. Yet, Jesus does not perform the miracle alone. He asks his disciples to bring what they have, however small. With their humble offering, he multiplies the loaves and satisfies the crowd. True hope begins with a heart that sees. Like Jesus, we are called to recognize the needs of others, not just material needs, but the hunger for love, dignity, and faith. Who in my life is hungry for encouragement, kindness, or a listening ear? Often we feel that what we can do is too small to make a difference. But in God's hands, even the little we give can be multiplied. Whether it is time, prayer, or service, how can I contribute to bringing hope to others today? The miracle happened because the disciples and the crowd participated. Hope is not an individual journey, but a shared mission. How can I build communion in my parish, family, or community? As pilgrims of hope, we are invited to trust that God will multiply our efforts. Let us journey forward with compassionate hearts, generous hands, and faith that through Christ there is always enough. Lord, make us instruments of your hope. Teach us to see, to give, and to trust in your abundance. Amen.